And I reiterate, we believe this to be abstract because we want it to be abstract. Because if it is abstract, that means we don't have to understand it nor practice it. Same idea goes with puja. We don't want to understand puja because then it gives us a reason to leave this room and talk outside. Or go downstairs where the food is going to be and we'll be first in line with it. I say this maybe as a joke, but it's more of a reality. If someone walks in this room, Vineet tells me, I'm a jerk. Two things, I have two choices. If I'm being a jerk, then I should thank Vineet for indicating that I'm not acting appropriately, and I should change my behavior. If I'm not being a jerk, then Vineet is misinformed, and I should let that comment go. But, what do? I know I'm not being a jerk. Vineet called me a jerk. What I do then is I go to Shivam and say, do you know what Vineet called me? Vineet called me a jerk. Then I go to Rishi, do you know, how dare he call me a jerk? Even though I know it's not true. But I love the gossip. We love gossiping. Think about it. I remember going grocery shopping with my mother back in the day. And when we would get to the aisle and there would be all the chocolates over there and the different magazines. And the one magazine I always remembered was National Enquirer. Because there's kids with two heads and there's aliens and spaceships. And now whenever I have to go to the grocery store, I still see the same magazine. Right? That was 25 years ago. Why in the world does such a magazine still exist 25 years later in every grocery store? Because we love it. We love National Enquirer. People obviously buy it. If they didn't buy it, why would they sell it? There is a demand for it, so there's a supply. In the same way, we love the gossip. In the same way, we love calling things abstract because that means we don't have to actually practice it or do something about it. Like the person who's angry. And what do? They go about glorifying their anger. I'm a very angry person. Right? And as if that's who I am, done. Don't try to change me. Or the significant other that says, I'm a very jealous boyfriend or girlfriend. Like that's a glorious trait. And that's just saying that I'm not going to get over it. I'm not going to change. I'm going to remain a jealous boyfriend or girlfriend. Because they want to be. They don't want to overcome that. Same thing goes. There is nothing more simple than Vedanta. We are one. When I talk to medical students or when I see their books, I almost want to cry that they have to dedicate their life to doing this year after year. Medicine is a million times more complicated than Vedanta. I would say the same about accounting. I would probably say the same about what Vineet is studying. I don't even know what he's studying because I can't understand it. This is so simple. Plain English, simple shlokas, simple message, but we like to call it abstract so we don't have to do anything about it. And that's why, I've explained it before, but repetition is an important form of learning. This is called the Chin Mudra. It really stands for Chit Mudra. Chit means consciousness. Mudra means to convey or indicate, I believe. But due to Sandhis, it turns into Chin Mudra. What this symbolizes is this is our body, mind, intellect, ego, Brahman. This ego, most of the time, is joined with this body, mind, intellect. This is all we think we are. I'm the body, I'm the mind, I'm the intellect. And if we take our thumb away, this hand becomes useless then. We can't lift anything up. The support of our hand is this thumb, Brahman. As we take up this spiritual path, this ego needs to stop identifying so firmly with the body, mind, intellect and start turning within. Start turning towards Brahman. And when it meets Brahman, what happens is it forms a perfect circle with no start and no end. This is the journey you and I are on right now. To take our ego, to take our mind to Brahman, so that it can merge with that. Does that mean the other fingers become useless and we cut them off? They just serve as an instrument. They serve as a vehicle. But My point is that we have to take responsibility for not only our material life, but our spiritual well-being too. No guru is going to come and tap you on the head and give you enlightenment. Is it possible? Yes. Because the guru realize their infinite nature. Are they going to do it? Never. That is never going to happen. Even you think that it's a miracle that there's 70 or 80 people here right now. Truly, it's a miracle. Swamiji and I were just talking about that downstairs. He was very impressed by your performances. It blew his mind that in such a short time that all of you can put on such great performances. In Gita, in chapter 2, there's a shloka that says, it's Acharya, it's wonderment that anyone studies Vedanta. It really is a miracle that there's 70 or 80 people here. A miracle in the sense that at least we're slightly wanting to take responsibility for our lives, because most other people are looking to that, they're typing in Wikipedia or Google, enlightenment. Organizations that lead to enlightenment. And how much do you pay? $499, and you will be given enlightenment. Nobody is guaranteeing enlightenment here. If you work for it, you will get it, but nobody's giving it. And it's a miracle that there's 80 people here that came, not knowing that you're going to get anything here. No one's promised enlightenment. It has to be earned. Take responsibility for your inner and outer well-being. It will not just come to you. Even today, Swamiji and I were talking about exercising. And we see often that there are many acharyas who aren't in the best shape. We eat, we teach, we sleep, and we teach some more, we eat some more, and we sleep some more. And we say that we are not this body. No, it's okay. That's our justification. No exercise. I'm not this body. But if I don't brush my teeth, then I don't have teeth. And if I don't have teeth, then I can't speak. So this has to be taken care of. This is an instrument. Requires effort to maintain this. All of us who get older year by year, we all know that our metabolism slows down year by year. It requires more effort to stay in shape. It doesn't just happen. When you're a kid, you can eat anything, do anything. The health takes care of itself. It doesn't happen as we get older. It requires effort. We need to take responsibility. This subject is so intimate. We're not studying about something outside of us. We're studying about ourselves. Business is about companies. Medicine is about bodies, etc., etc. But Vedanta is studying about ourselves, who we are. Hence, self-development. We just have to open our mind to our lives. The only reason I'm sitting here and you're sitting there is because I've thought about my life a little bit more than you have. That's it. I tell openly to people that I don't teach. All I do is make people aware of what they already know. None of this is new. All of this you already know. I just speak it. I just verbalize what you're thinking, what you're experiencing. That's it. We know all this. We just have to open our minds to life, to eating, to running, to watching movies, to working, to waking up. You and I wake up from sleep, and we just had a dream, or sleep, and we immediately get up and press the snooze button, or take a shower. But have we ever stopped to ask ourselves, where in the world was I the last 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours? I just disappeared? My name, my body, my parents, my God, my bank account, my education for the last 8 hours, where was it? But we just get up and just, sleep and go about it. Or a dream. We had a dream. Dream universe, dream beings, dream entities. All of that was just the mind. And then we get up and say, hey, this is all real. How? We're so definitive that we were dreaming, all created by here, but we wake up and say, yes, this is all real. Lessons are right in front of us. Every day, the waking world, the dream world, and the sleep world gets wiped away. Yet we try to attach to the waking world, but not the dream world or the sleep world. Why not? Lessons are just there. We just have to open our minds to life. That's it.